NBC4 News at 11 starts breaking news.
And breaking news, a terrifying night for the people who live in this Vermont slotted home. A car hopped the curb and crashed straight through one of the walls. This happened at on West 66th Street just before 9 tonight. You can see police putting the driver there in handcuffs. One person was taken to the hospital. We're still working to learn if they were inside the home, on the street, or in the car. Now to our top story, the Labor Day weekend lottery frenzy. Thanks for joining us. I'm Camilla Rambaldi.
And I'm Kathy Varr. The billion-dollar drawing happened 3 hours ago. No winner, so the jackpot goes up once again by $100 million to $1.1 billion.
And we did have some smaller winners tonight. We are waiting to see whose tickets matched 5 of the numbers. We know 2 were sold here in Southern California. Those players won $1 million each, one in Ontario and one at a 7-Eleven in Duarte.
And that is where we find NBC4's Tracy Leong. Tracy, have you seen anyone very happy coming forward tonight?
Kathy and Camilla, I've been looking. People have been coming in, but mostly just to buy some snacks and drinks. Some wondering who won the $1 million. I did talk to the store manager here at 7-Eleven. He told me they are absolutely thrilled because they've been busy all day selling tickets, which means they could be even busier the next 2 days since people are thinking this is a lucky store and that $1 billion jackpot is still up for grabs. This Labor Day weekend, people have a billion reasons to feel lucky.
You might get lucky. I might get lucky.
I'm looking to win the $1 billion, hopefully. If you don't play, you can't win. So I figure I'll buy a couple.
For $2, you can daydream for a bit. It's fun.
Joe's Service Center in Altadena is one of the hottest places to buy a Powerball ticket.
It's been crazy. You literally just missed a line that went basically around the corner here. There you are. Good luck.
After selling the single largest Powerball jackpot ever, worth more than $2 billion in 2022, Joe Jr. says his family's store has become a lottery landmark.
It's been awesome to know that this store has been so lucky, and that we feel like it's going to happen again.
And while the odds of winning are low, it doesn't hurt to dream big.
I would, buy the nice crib, buy the mama house, all that sort of stuff, the cliche things.
I would help the homeless. I think that would be one of my main things, and then my daughter's education. And then I guess buy a house.
And I'm dreaming that I won the money. I bought all my children a home. My grandchildren, buying them whatever it is they want. And I'm going to spoil my grandchildren because they're the ones who gave me my great-grandchildren.
So that means we all have an opportunity to win the $1.1 billion jackpot. I know Camilla and Kathy, you didn't buy it this round, but maybe you can buy it for this Monday's drawing. Reporting live in Duarte, Tracy Leong, NBC4 News.
If you want to hit it big on Monday's draw, you're going to need a lot of luck because the odds of matching all 6 numbers, 1 in 292.2 million. But there's more money now. 9 of the top 10 largest lottery drawings ever have come in the last 4 years, and California sold 4 of those, by the way. The lump sum before tonight's draw, about $453 million. Here in California, after taxes, you would walk away with about $285 million, enough for a nice mansion or 2.
All right, we definitely need to get our tickets, Kathy.
We do.
ASAP. All right. Well, with the heat cranking up this weekend, keep an eye out if you are heading to the coast. Lifeguards say they may not some, but hundreds of rescues today because of those powerful rip currents. And you're looking at one of the jet ski teams at work, and there were thousands of people at our local beaches today. And now let's get you right outside for a live look over at LAX as we track the Labor Day travel. Meteorologist Marcos Morta is in for Stephanie Olmo tonight, monitoring that weekend forecast for us as well.
Hey, Camilla, we're looking at that beach hazard statement. So that's going to extend from Ventura County all the way down to Laguna Beach, areas like Dana Point. We're going to have that elevated risk of a drowning. So you're looking at rip currents on the one hand, but on the other hand, breaking waves and waves that could reach up to 7 feet. So we're going to have high temperatures for tomorrow that are going to reach into the triple-digit territory. Heat advisory for much of our our region, and this is going to stay with us all the way until Tuesday afternoon. But guess what? Monsoon moisture is on its way back to Southern California. And the forecast, including that chance for thunderstorms in the mountains and deserts, coming up with my full report.
No! Oh no, he just crashed. He just crashed.
Our News Chopper 4 was over it all, a kidnapping that turned into a wild pursuit and crash, all with kids in the car. That pursuit started in East LA last night. It went all the way to Malibu. Our Macy Jenkins was the first one to speak with the family of the kidnapped kids. Tonight, she is at UCLA Medical Center in Westwood with an update on how they're doing.
Tonight, we've learned the 2-year-old has been released from the hospital. The 7- and 9-year-olds are still at UCLA Medical Center being evaluated. The family posted this picture on a GoFundMe page of one of the boys still undergoing treatment. LASD investigators say all 3 children suffered non-life-threatening injuries in last night's crash. The siblings were inside of the family's Chrysler sedan on Friday night, parked outside of the 7-Eleven on East Olympic Boulevard in East LA. The mother had left the car running and stepped inside for snacks when a 35-year-old man hopped into the driver's seat and stole the car, leading sheriff's deputies and CHP officers on a chase all the way to Malibu. The pursuit ended when the driver crashed on PCH and Canaan Doom Road. Still, he tried to get away, running up a steep embankment where he was ultimately arrested. I was the first reporter to speak with the children's cousin, Catherine Tax, last night.
Catherine, how are the kids doing?
The kids are fine. Currently, they're with their mom inside. The police escorted their mom to the hospital, so they were able to reunite with their mother. Their kids are inside with the social worker. They're getting checked for injuries or anything like that currently.
How do you feel about everything that's happened?
Honestly, it's such a big shock. I was at home and we get a call about the kids and obviously their family. I watched them grow up, so it was very terrifying because, well, our family is very close-knit, so it was just a moment of shock where everyone had to come together and come find the kids. These kids, they're playful, they're funny, they love their family, they love their mom, so I can't imagine how they must be feeling.
Investigators say the children's father tried to stop the car from getting away and was dragged a short distance before falling to the ground. He suffered injuries to his upper body. The carjacker turned kidnapper was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. LASD says his identity will be released once the booking process is complete. Reporting in Westwood tonight, Macy Jenkins, NBC4 News.
News Chopper 4 caught another high-speed chase just the night before with a bad crash and a second getaway car. These pursuits are always on the NBCLA app and our NBCLA YouTube page. And new at 11, police are increasing their presence in the valley after recent acts of anti-Semitism. Mayor Karen Bass says LAPD will conduct extra patrols throughout the weekend at Jewish places of worship. Someone tagged a building and a freeway entrance with swastikas in Woodland Hills earlier this month. It happened near the Israeli-American Council National Headquarters. A week later, a similar incident happened outside of an elementary school in Tarzana. Mayor Bass called the incidents unacceptable and said those responsible must be held accountable.
Phones are everything nowadays, but today, countless people felt like they were stranded on an island with their phones stuck in SOS. There were thousands of reports of Verizon outages in the LA area starting at 9 this morning and throughout the day. Some even had issues yesterday, and it wasn't just here locally. Verizon says a nationwide outage blocked many from making calls or sending texts. It only said software issues were to blame. Service was returning as of 6 this evening.
Next at 11, a deal with Delta after a lawsuit over fuel.